The RMS Titanic, a name synonymous with both grandeur and tragedy. This British passenger liner, the largest ship of its time, embarked on its maiden voyage in 1912. Destined for New York City, the Titanic carried with it the dreams and aspirations of over 2,200 souls. Little did they know, fate had other plans. The unsinkable ship struck an iceberg, sinking beneath the waves and etching its place in history. While the tragedy remains a stark reminder of the power of nature, the Titanic also left behind a legacy of luxury and innovation, particularly in its awe-inspiring interior. Stepping onto the Titanic's first-class deck was akin to entering a floating palace. Opulence and extravagance were everywhere. Passengers were greeted by interiors reminiscent of the finest hotels, complete with ornate woodwork, lavish furnishings, and dazzling chandeliers. From the elegant dining saloons to the plush smoking rooms, no expense was spared in ensuring the comfort and entertainment of the wealthiest travelers. First class boasted a swimming pool, a gymnasium, and even a squash court, amenities unheard of on ships of that era. The pinnacle of first-class luxury, however, lay in its suites. These were not mere cabins, they were spacious apartments, complete with private promenades, sitting rooms and bedrooms fit for royalty. The most expensive suite, the parlor suite, even featured a private dining room and a veranda overlooking the sea. Traveling in such luxury, it's no wonder first-class passengers felt a world away from the ordinary. While not as extravagant as first class, the Titanic's second-class accommodations were still a cut above the standard of the time. Passengers in this class enjoyed comfortable cabins, a well-stocked library, and a spacious dining saloon. Unlike the open-berth dormitories common on other ships, second-class cabins on the Titanic provided privacy and comfort. The second-class dining experience was nothing short of impressive. Passengers dined on multi-course meals, albeit less elaborate than those served in first class, in a beautifully appointed dining saloon. They could also enjoy leisurely strolls on their dedicated promenade deck, a space that offered fresh air and stunning ocean views. For those seeking entertainment, second class provided a smoking room and a general room for socializing. Contrary to popular belief, third-class accommodations on the Titanic were not the cramped, unsanitary quarters often depicted. While modest compared to the upper classes, third-class areas were designed with passenger comfort in mind. Cabins, while small, were clean and functional, typically accommodating 4 to 6 people. Third-class passengers had their own dining saloon where they enjoyed hearty meals served by dedicated stewards. For recreation, they had access to open-deck spaces for fresh air and socializing. The Titanic even provided separate areas for third-class men and women to relax and enjoy the journey. While not luxurious, third class offered a level of comfort and amenities that surpassed those found on many other ships of the era. Section 5. The heart of the Titanic, the Grand Staircase. Perhaps the most iconic feature of the Titanic's interior was its grand staircase. Spanning multiple decks, this opulent staircase was a masterpiece of Edwardian design. Crafted from polished oak and wrought iron, it featured sweeping banisters, ornate carvings, and a magnificent dome that bathed the space in natural light. The grand staircase served as more than just a means of getting from one deck to another. It was the social hub of the ship. Passengers, particularly those in first class, would gather here to see and be seen, to socialize, and to admire the grandeur of their surroundings. Today, the image of the Titanic's grand staircase continues to captivate, a testament to the ship's lost elegance. Section 6. Culinary Delights, Dining in Style. Dining on the Titanic was an experience in itself, with each class enjoying its own distinct culinary offerings. First-class passengers dined like royalty. Their menu boasted up to 10 courses featuring delicacies like oysters, caviar, and French cuisine. The opulent first-class dining saloon with its soaring ceilings, sparkling chandeliers, and impeccable service provided the perfect setting for these lavish meals. Second-class passengers enjoyed a more modest yet still impressive dining experience. Their meals, while not as extravagant as those in first class, were plentiful and varied, featuring dishes like roast beef, chicken, and various desserts. Third-class passengers also had dedicated dining facilities, where they were served hearty meals that included soup, stew, and bread. The Titanic's commitment to providing quality dining experiences across all classes reflected the era's emphasis on maritime hospitality. Section 7. Leisure and recreation amenities for every class. The Titanic was designed not just for transportation but for leisure and recreation as well. First-class passengers had access to an array of amenities that rivaled those found in luxury resorts. They could enjoy a refreshing dip in the heated swimming pool, work up a sweat in the gymnasium, or challenge fellow passengers to a game of squash. Second-class passengers had their own designated areas for leisure, including a library, a smoking room, and a spacious promenade deck. Third-class passengers, while having more limited options, could still enjoy fresh air and socialize on their designated deck spaces. These amenities, designed to cater to the needs of every passenger, highlight the Titanic's commitment to providing a comfortable and enjoyable journey. Section 8. Beyond the glamour, the working spaces. While the passenger areas of the Titanic were undeniably impressive, it's important to remember the ship was also a marvel of engineering and a testament to the hard work of its crew. Below decks lay a labyrinth of engine rooms, boiler rooms, and cargo holds, where hundreds of crew members worked tirelessly to keep the ship running smoothly. The engine room, with its towering reciprocating engines and massive boilers, was the heart of the Titanic. Here, stokers shoveled coal into the furnaces around the clock, generating the immense power needed to propel the ship across the Atlantic. Other crew members worked tirelessly in the boiler rooms, galleys, and other essential areas, ensuring the comfort and safety of all those on board. Section 9. Myths and Mysteries, Unveiling the Truth. The Titanic's tragic sinking has spawned countless myths and legends, some more believable than others. One persistent myth claims that the ship's fourth funnel was purely decorative and served no practical purpose. In reality, while the fourth funnel was indeed shorter than the others, it did serve a vital function, ventilating the ship's kitchens and engine rooms. Another common misconception is that there were not enough lifeboats for all passengers and crew. While tragically true, this was not uncommon for the time. Maritime regulations then based lifeboat capacity on a ship's tonnage, not its passenger capacity. The Titanic actually carried more lifeboats than legally required, though still woefully inadequate for the number of souls on board. Section 10. A Legacy in Ruins, the Titanic's Remains. Since its discovery in 1985, the wreck of the Titanic has captivated the world's imagination. Lying 2.5 miles beneath the surface of the North Atlantic, the ship's remains serve as a poignant reminder of the tragedy. Over time, the ocean has taken its toll, with metal-eating bacteria and deep-sea currents slowly degrading the once grand vessel. Despite the passage of time and the unforgiving nature of the deep ocean, the Titanic's wreck continues to offer valuable insights into the ship's construction, the events surrounding its sinking, and the lives of those who sailed aboard her. Efforts are underway to document and preserve the wreck, ensuring that future generations can learn from and remember this maritime tragedy. Section 11. Conclusion, an enduring symbol. More than a century after its sinking, the RMS Titanic continues to fascinate and intrigue. Its story, a potent blend of human ambition, technological marvel, and ultimate tragedy, serves as a timeless reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. While the ship itself now rests on the ocean floor, its legacy lives on. The Titanic's lavish interiors, a testament to the opulence and grandeur of a bygone era, continue to capture our imaginations. Its story serves as a reminder of the importance of safety regulations, the courage and selflessness displayed by many on that fateful night, and the enduring power of human connection in the face of adversity. The Titanic, forever etched in our collective memory, remains an enduring symbol of both human achievement and the humbling power of the sea.